Good afternoon, everyone. I thought that today was a perfect day to come outside and to share a message from Nature Spirit with you. We have turned the wheel of the year to Mabon or fall. Of course, it may be spring where you are. And as we move into the season of fall, there are a few messages that the angels and Spirit of Nature would like me to share. First of all, you might have been finding 2019 so far a bit challenging at times. 2019 has really forced us to go within and to heal those pieces of us that remain unhealed and to soothe and love the aspects of us that feel broken from our life's journey. And this is really important to do now prior to our entering the beautiful gateway that's going to be 2020. And so my heart goes out to those of you who may be experiencing challenges as you move along your journey. And one of the things that is poignant for fall and for the next few months of 2019 is to really find your own connection first. So we're healing those aspects of ourselves in order to make our connection stronger, because it's essential to find your own center, your own connection, before you then view the world around you. And that is going to be the case as we move into 2020. We're going to need to have that viewpoint. For those of you who are empaths, which just simply means very, very sensitive to the world around you, and it can sometimes really impact you on a deep level, whether you're looking at something that is positive or whether you're looking at something that is negative. I channeled a written message for fall that really is geared towards empaths, but is essential for all of us. So hopefully you will find benefit from it, whether you're an empath or not. And you can find that channeled message for fall on my website, which is thepurplerose.net, thepurplerose.net, and you just click on seasonal channel. And there's a free written message there for you, specifically to help empaths. But as I mentioned, it's essential for all of us to connect to that center and that source, whatever we might call it, in order to feel like we are in a place of empowerment and in a place of connection and in a place of groundedness prior to our continuing to explore the world around us. So hopefully that message on the website is helpful for you. The other thing that is going on as we are healing, we are opening up more. And so it's a little bit ironic, I think, from a human perspective, that we're opening up more. At the same time, we look around us and we see so much chaos and destruction. And so, again, it's so essential to find that connection within ourselves, to see through the eyes of Source, so that we don't get caught up in those lower vibrations that appear to be running rampant around us, but that is the only view sometimes that we can see. So start to find your own connection, whatever that is, whether it's being out in nature, whether it's being with animals, whether it is having a cup of tea, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's meditating, whether it's reading a book on spiritual concepts, whether it's being in church, whatever that is for you, find that spiritual connection first and foremost, and that'll help you with everything else that you are experiencing. So let's see what the animals have to say specifically. And so I'm just going to shuffle. Oh, they flipped out even before I showed you the shuffle. So we have two animal friends today who want to bring forward a message. And sometimes it enhances what I've already heard and shared with you, and sometimes it takes us into new territory. So the first is a upside down wild boar. And whenever a card comes up upside down the way I experience oracle cards or tarot cards, it's just an out of balance of the medicine or the message of that card. And so the wild boar visits us to remind us that we are confronting the things that are not working in our lives. And this can be what is underlying any challenges that you may be experiencing. We are being shown without question what is not working in our lives. Another theme that's moving forward as we move into fall is we are needing to release the aspects that are not working for us as we move into that connection to source and the more authentic truth of who we are. And so as we move through fall, you might still be experiencing some of these things coming to the surface to be looked at and healed and maybe released in whatever way is right for you, so that you could step forward in a more authentic way of who you really are. And then we have the beautiful whale who is coming forward to remind us of our connection to the stars, to remind us of our connection to source. However we define that is not material, it's whatever that is for you. For some of you, it just might be life force energy or universe, and for some of you, it might be God or goddess, great spirit, nature. So, whatever you find in your connection, it's essential, as we were mentioning earlier, for us to find time within our days to revisit and reconnect. And what the whale will also bring to us is the very powerful messages and reminders and intuition as we connect to our source and we stay connected, even though as we're opening up, we might feel more vulnerable. We actually have the knowledge of our ancestors and of other worlds that we can connect to when we're in that connected space. And that can help us, and also to help us to change our view, but also to lead a life that is more authentic and more joyful. So I hope that this message was helpful for you today. I will keep you in my prayers and my thoughts, and I wish you many, many blessings.